He did got better.
Alright.
Alright. Which league, Jalen? Which league? You need to.
Ready? Yellow lady. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. What we got? Over.
Oh, how many picks in the first round? You got 4 first? There you go, Chrissy.
Kill. Check 52.
They run with a former Viking and leader. It's
Jalen, how you get 4 first rounds, man?
On the game's first play.
You back on PlayStation now, bro?
That didn't appear to be a run, but
We're trying to tell you about 5 years ago, bro.
that appeared to be a case of C-ball.
Who you traded
What you
away?
been on, bro?
Who you traded away?
Oh.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Sammy! Hey! Nice 7.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Looking for Allen, he's got him on the slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Breeze now on first down. He's got a man, that's Keenan Allen. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It tells me a very lot.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1.
Oh, no.
Picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Wow.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
Bundle or bundation?
Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Check. Crunch. Good dad. Go. Easy, opposite.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Harold Landry in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Shotgun now for Breeze. And that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Kenny Vaccaro there to get a hand on that one. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Green.
Man,
It finds Crabtree.
I hate when they do that, bro.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite
Man,
to
you
the
need to stop it.
35.
Man, they wouldn't even
He'll
let me
get
stretch
15
my
and a
ankle.
Saints first down.
Ready.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Back to the ground game. Here's Murray.
Man, I
Nothing
don't
doing.
even know that.
Barely
Oh,
able to muster
bro.
a yard to hit the 35.
Yeah,
The
you
big fella
talking
stuffed
about
that one
that.
up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze, and he'll lay out
Dang,
and pull it
bro.
in. What a
Oh,
diving
man,
catch
look at the
there.
kick there. It ain't letting me kick.
17 there and a New Orleans first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. And our statistician, Ben Ramsar, just held up 3 fingers to remind me he now has 3 tackles for a loss rolling in the first quarter.
Well, Ben's got it detailed perfectly. He always gives us the right stats.
Rush coming and he's taken down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
Yeah, I ain't know.
Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball
I guess
okay, but
after
they've been sacked twice now.
the time
They
they
got to figure out how to
accidentally
plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback
Fancy.
because when he's not being hit,
like after
as
they
you
did
mentioned,
it,
they're moving the
my
ball
dude
well.
said they didn't want to negotiate no more. But they was going to look for the team.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze.
Man, come
That's
on,
complete to
bro.
Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. The Saints on 4th down last year, 13 of 16, 2nd best in the league, and they'll try it here. Here's Breeze, and he finds Cook. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal.
Ready. 95, 56. Too low. Watch that screen. Watch that screaming. Safety screaming.
Good boy.
Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Oh, Trey Quinn?
Ready. 5-9. 59. Kill.
Man, he wasted time.
Check 3. Ready, check.
Gets it into the
Get my
hands of
forfeit,
Allen
man.
on the jet sweep. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Man, you know they owe me that.
Titans. And a big
Hey,
turnover
Ben
there
owe
as
me
his
that.
guys will get the football back.
I met the Alcorn kicker the other day, Cool.
Come on.
And that should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Pilot.
I don't
64.
know.
Weak. He's coming. Double up. Whip. Go.
Yeah, it's a white dude.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That, yeah, we know about this.
On 2nd down and 4, Tannehill.
Not
That's
even
all in
about
by
to-
Brandon Cooks.
I need to see all
First down,
that.
Titans, gain of 12.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the
Don't
out route. And what you
catch
have to
it.
do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
On the ready.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
218. Chop.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. That's the rookie with the catch, A.J. Brown. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Man, you had the ball the whole
Just a
first
small
quarter, bro.
glimpse there
God,
as to
dog.
why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff. Didn't
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree, getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Let's go, V, let's go.
To throw is Tannehill. That's taken in by Callaway. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and 21. Now this is Callaway on the receiving end. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Watch out. Hey, Delta.
What's crazy is when we're supposed to. The 3-down lineman. And the guy that you pulled is supposed to be
Third and long, it's Tannehill. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack.
They're supposed to work.
Back at the 47-yard line.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack.
That is how you flip field
And
position.
so
That's
it's
an
a
absolute
1-2
bomb of
coming
a
for
punt.
you.
Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
You're good. I'm full, ready.
They begin on the ground with Kamara, and they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Oh, boy.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. In his own end zone, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Saints on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is third down and 12. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And Breeze is going to go down in the end zone, a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone.
Come on, fellas.
Nah, I don't care, brother.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front.
Stop, boy.
You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
It's a foul, Trey. It's definitely a foul.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And that's complete to Cooks. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. The big play on the catch and run.
I had to go back and watch to figure out what you were doing.
Carry by Bell. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
It wasn't just no regular cover, too.
Von Bell up to make the tackle. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tannehill. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
First down and 10 yards to go. 80 weapons. 6, line 36. Let's go, defense.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. His pass caught at the 4. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They come out here in the eye. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
It's coming up. Only one I know.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
I'm about to quit.
Snags it for the pick.
Man, what type of catch was that, man? Betray who?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Hey, man, finally break a tackle.
You need that field goal on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest.
LSU was number 2. No, LSU finished number 2 on Cam. LSU finished number 2 with Cam.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
You knew Cam?
Catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Now, let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You've got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
132 fighter. Hey, C6.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. On first down, Tannehill. And he's got Amendola on the connection. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. 36 to Mike. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. You go tight. You got tight. You got up.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Trying to force it to his tight end, Walker, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. First possession of the
Kayla, turn it off, though.
So maybe a second
Don't work.
tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry was sack number 23 on the year, breaking Michael Strahan's mark of 22.5. Congratulations. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From midfield, here's Breeze. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's. And that's exactly what they did there.
Again, it's Kamara, and he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
No, you're running that ball,
backs him
man.
up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Ready? You ready? Mike is 59. Mike is 59. 36. 36.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Harold Landry in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. And Lutz's kick is good.
Oh, man.
And they will jump out in front here with a very unusual scoreline of 3-2. So I guess we'll call this a pitcher's duel so far. I think that was a 3-run homer there, and it makes it a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, what inning are we in? It's not the most common of score lines, but it's pretty indicative of the fact that we're in for a tight one.
I don't know why, though. Them people loaded over there. That.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Tannehill. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position.
Man, the man is just all over the floor.
If you can't run with a
I'm
tight
going
end
to tell
as a
you, man, it's
linebacker,
different when you play
this is
with
going
the
to be the
kids.
result every time.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. On second down, it's Jones. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Now it's the backup Mariota. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it dropped loose. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Bell, and he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Le'Veon Bell, his 21st touchdown of the season, and the Titans are going to retake the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Here's Tannehill. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
What are you getting, Jay?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. That throw into the arms of Allen. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Here we go. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Drew Brees, 6 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago, and that led the NFL. He'll try to deliver another one, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Oh, yeah, Jay Brown quit in the middle of the game.
Ready. Yellow lady. Here we go. 13. Check.
Breeze now on first down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Let him. Hey, exit.
On first down, Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance.
Break it down, fellas, break it down.
To try again after the sack. Breeze, complete. Smith has it. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Breeze. Looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. And now look at him go. The 40, 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Wait, get a 10 and garbage can. So.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, that's good. Man, hey, whoever it is, I take Tua. What'd you say, Jalen?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position means go ahead and attack.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Kevin Byard. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills, and that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills, but they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Oh, yeah, you got to make that count then.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Hey, box drop. 80 weapon.
On second down now, it's Jones, and he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The Titans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
This supposed to be like
the Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. He's got Smith here. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tre'Quan Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
He praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
On first down, Bell a first down and then some. And finally marked down at the 23. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel
good game, my guy, Bundy.
But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're
you
pretty
got to
much
come
there.
into the league and make some noise.
Make sure you stay with
Defense.
it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially
Defense
on
nice.
defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Jalen, we got one more time to do it, baby.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can
no.
go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go. Bravo.
Now Breeze. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kevin Byard, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Yeah.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act. That interception, good way for them to end it. They'll run on first down. It's Bell, and they'll get him down right about the 20. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. Again, it's Bell. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Hey, welcome to the league, but I had to welcome you right.
The schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home.
Hey, you boy, I wanted to play you in the fantasy. I think say inbox you.
Right? Not letting them break
check your inbox and group me.
That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Tennessee, they continue to rank up the victories as this one moves into 13
2 on the
year. And